As you know, my name is Joy Cippollo. Kim Hoffman was my wife. Some of you here today may be familiar with Kim's testimony and passionate advocacy work in favor of the medical aid in dying bill. Kim passed away on January 18th, 2022. And I continue her relentless efforts to pass this legislation in Connecticut. Kim was an impressive, energetic, talented woman. Her humor, her sensitivity, vulnerability, and caring for others did not go unnoticed. She made long-lasting impressions on almost everyone who knew her, even some of you here in the room. When she was focused on something, she gave it her all. She had 3 master's degrees, was a very talented musician, a highly regarded high school social worker, and tennis coach. Kim had ovarian cancer. Even while battling ovarian cancer, she lived life to the fullest. She would never ever consider taking her own life. She was not suicidal. That word keeps coming up today, and it's very painful to hear that word. She met with some of the legislators a couple of years before she died, some of them face to face, sharing her story, because there's no cure for ovarian cancer. She knew that the day would come that she would be facing end of life. So she met with some of you pleading to have an option, an end of life option. She impacted many of you that are here today. However, despite of the best doctors, the care team, palliative care, she suffered greatly and died waiting for that option. Imagine being unable to live your final days as you did your entire life. This year, I would ask you to imagine what it would be like if you or your loved one heard the news from 2 different doctors that you have less than 6 months to live. This was brought up a little bit throughout the day, but really think about what that would feel like. For Kim, she wanted to know, is she going to die comfortably or will it be painful? Her doctors told us, be prepared. It's not going to be easy. Imagine what that feels like, especially after watching your own mother die a terribly painful death, pleading and crying out that she wanted to die. Imagine being someone like Kim, who had just been given less than 6 months to live. Even with all of the assistance Hospice was able to provide, Kim, who was barely able to communicate due to being in a semi-conscious state due to the cancer and high doses of medication, she whispered to me, I wish we moved to Maine. I want to end with imagining helping residents of Connecticut having the freedom of choosing a peaceful death. Please make Bill SB 1076 a reality so we no longer must imagine it. Thank you for your time.